Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bold Analysis. Let me start by asking a question. Why do you think Ruto-Gachagua and William Ruto, the two men second in command, have opted for propaganda in terms the platform propaganda on their messaging? Why do you think so? I want us to make very quick observations. And I want to tell you that Denis Itumbi, let me mention this. Denis Itumbi played a very big role in their campaigns. But moments after William Ruto getting into office, I have a feeling that his roles have been deactivated or sized down. At the campaign trail, much of their messaging was actually on social media, running political propagandas against the government of the day, because they were actually targeting the youth in the internet. Because the revolution was actually, the freedom is coming revolution aspect was actually coined targeting the young people. 100 days into office, the political class have actually opted for platform propaganda. You know, there are two propaganda. There is that social media propaganda and platform propaganda. There are two things. Yesterday, Guru, in a meeting that was attended by the president and his deputy, was seated there, begging the president to implore on Karanja Kibisho to deliver the keys for Wanguru Stadium. Today I've just made a call to someone in Kirinyaga, and I was just asking, bro, Ebuni confirmie, do you think that stadium is inaccessible? He actually told me that a month ago, there were some fundis that were working on that stadium and they were actually accessing the stadium. Tell me, if Guru wants to access that stadium, do you want to believe that anaweza kosa keys? Is there a padlock that is made in this country that a governor jamani, acha. You know, it's interesting because I was like, surely. No, but we live in this country, so some of these things are not so worrying. Now, first week of September, there was a story that was quoted by the Star that the president was spending, is it 4 million per day on Azimio la Umoja campaigns previous 1 year. That was like from August previous year to this year. Now that story was meant to paint former President Uhuru Kenyatta as a man that managed his politics from the State House funds. Now, this is the truth about the State House funds. By the way, the State House budget is not audited. Mostly it's not subject to public scrutiny. That also that of, I think, of our men in uniform, not the police, the other men in uniform, the KDF. So it's not shocking that maybe that was there. But then, in the same Kirinyaga, the Ruto-Gachagua was saying that the president spent, I don't know how many billions, around 50 billions for Azimio campaigns. 50 billions. Surely, the presidential campaign, 50 billions. The propaganda is, the first propaganda started with, the treasury has 93 million. The same week, the president was in, the very week, president has made trips in UK, US, Ethiopia, Uganda, Tanzania, and the beauty was recently in Rwanda with a contingent of members of parliament. The same month, members of parliament have spent billions on induction. They've spent billions, governors have spent billions on another induction. MCAs and county assemblies have been up and running, spending money on capacity building the same week. Now, if you go to their social media pages, even if you look at the status Facebook page, the truth of the matter here is those things in the political platform are not said in social media. I want to tell you straight in your eye, guys, why William Ruto, Ruto-Gachagua, the two of them have opted for platform propaganda. In Kirinyaga, what was said there was not a coincidence. Everything was planned. And this propaganda perhaps is meant to first substantiate the give us 2 years narrative, give us time narrative. That's why this propaganda is being thrown left, right, and center, for people to substantiate the narrative that they are saying that they need to be given time. It's true. I've always said there is nothing wrong to tell me to wait, but at least show us the signs. I am waiting. If the vehicle is coming, let's see the vehicle coming. Then we're gonna wait. Let's talk to the driver. Driver, start driving. Then we're gonna wait. But you might ask to wait for 2 years, and after 2 years, people look at it and say there is no change. Then you're gonna say, give us another 2 years. At the end of it, it will be another 5 years, demanding another term. But who is the Kenyan voter that believes politician more than any other person? That's the tragedy we are in. I hope that perhaps in the next election, that can change. Kindly subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell, and like our video. Guys, I'm also reaching out to you in a special way about our challenge, 50 shillings challenge for purchase of an extra camera to support my production team on doing other videos, exclusive interviews, and I'm just so grateful by the feedback and the response. We've got around now 48,000. Yes, as of this evening, today, this Sunday, and I'm reaching out to you as little as 50 bob. That donation will go a long way on promoting this channel and really giving us an opportunity to up our games. And also, I understand I've had a problem of microphone. And of course, one of us has opted to donate us that microphone. I'll ask him for permission if he allows. They're also going to tell us about that. And I'm just so grateful. The number is there, 0710 62 78 89. I like appreciating, and I know that those who've been sending, sometimes I've not been able to directly appreciate through a message, but I'm saying asanteni sana. Asanteni, really thank you. I'm just so glad that we are maintaining this relationship. Guys, why William Ruto is worried and his deputy is this. Unlike former President Uhuru Kenyatta, William Ruto is a man that will not want to lose his political plot or his political significance. You know, let me say the truth. When an election will be called in this country on 2019, and former President Uhuru Kenyatta will go to ballot with another candidate, Uhuru will even be dethroned. Now, William Ruto will want to keep his political relevance throughout. Apart from the leadership, the governance, the executive office of the president, there is the political office and the political advisors and the political wing of William Ruto. Now, that makes him different with former President Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru Kenyatta on second term, if Uhuru Kenyatta was a politician, I'm telling you that he would have demolished his deputy. But that was him. That was not him. He remained executive. So, with putting on the executive court, William Ruto and Ruto-Gachagua really took up the real issues. But they have opted for political propaganda because the president seems to be losing popularity. They seems to be losing popularity a lot because of the state of affairs. The hopes were high and they're not available. So the president will want to be very politically influential in the country, to be popular, to be loved by everyone. And so he has to remain. This political propaganda are just for him to come, to remain steadfast. No, Ruto is that kind of president, a man who will always say, this is it. Now, kaze macho, and people will believe. And by the way, that's a very good demeanor. Number two, the media watch. The media are here asking the president every question. And the level of awareness and information flow, access to information is high. And because of that access to information, the Kenyan people are getting to know the truth. So to deviate them from the truth, you need to get your propaganda into space. And that is why the propaganda is coming. So that when Kenyans are told the truth, it deviates. Today, he have decided, he was encouraged and said that, look here, I've been saying, guys, I told people in this channel, the Hustler Fund was never free money. That's what the president said today. Oh my goodness. Wale watu wanafanya sisi tunafanya tu analysis for the sake of it. Listen to what Ruto said and check one of my videos. I once said here that Hustler Fund was never a grant. It was a loan. There is no free money. It was not a political money. So before it's rolled, we are going to look at that. Now, I have always said that one of the things was the media watch and the level of awareness. The level of awareness is high, people are informed, and because people are informed, you might actually lose the plot. Lastly is the youth factor in the elections. You know, you need to maintain the youth and the women. And he has realized the two people that Ruto targeted, the hustler was a woman, Wanjiku, the Mama Mboga, who was a Kikuyu Wanjiku somewhere, Luo somewhere, woman, and the youth. These two demographics, these people are impatient. The Mama Mboga, that Wanjiko, is impatient with the loan. So for you to keep impatient, the issue of the youth is coming here. That they want information. They want to maintain that relationship. The best way to maintain that relationship, there is no truth, you need to lie. And that's why they've gone to platform propaganda. The platform propaganda is simply lying. And that's my point.